scattered. With your, if your daddy did, can't make him proud. And little boy, how you make it out of there?
Yes, I'm at a crossroads, lost hope and a lost quotes. My heart smokes for the fire that y'all to provoke. For the disbelievers, yes, the game was missing the leader. Now they kissing my sneakers, lipstick on my Adidas. Word to the reverend, I'm running it like Russell Simmons. The game is a scrimmage, I'm stretching my muscle. It's blasphemous, hazardous, had to just smash on they with this classic fashion. Gave him the biz. You ain't even gotta ask if we do it to the casket dip. Believe it or not, legacy.
Steelers, Cowboys coming up on EA Sports. Getting set for today's Week 12 matchup.
A losing streak can wear down a team. And, of course, we've got one team coming in here having lost its last 3.
When you lose a couple of games in a row, you start to doubt what you're doing on the football field. You lose confidence. So what do you do as a coach in a situation like this? You make it very simple for your players on both sides of the ball. Go back to the fundamentals and just give them this. Let's out-hit the other team today, and that should be enough to help us win the game.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. That return's good for about 22.
Let's go.
First down at the 20. They're going to get him here for a sack. The Cowboys' offensive line could be in for a long day based on that one.
Yeah, bad job that time. They give up the sack. But look, when you talk about this offensive line, they're pretty good. So I think they'll just find a way to get it done. They still should have a nice, solid day.
Should have had it. Defense was trying to guess the snap count, and it cost them there.
Got to give this secondary credit. In this passing league now, it's hard to make plays, but a good play there and another incomplete pass.
With the penalty, it's now 2nd down and 11.
Let's go.
When you see linebackers moving like this, they're trying to confuse.
Pass is intercepted. That brings the play to an end. I know this never happened in your decorated career, but an early interception, how will he rebound at quarterback?
I'll just say this, you're a funny guy. That's funny. Hey, I did it all the time, and I used to tell my offensive linemen, be ready. I'm probably going to throw some more, so make the tackle.
Secures it with 2 hands. Gains 17.
Roethlisberger selling this play big time. The defense, they go for the run fake, and that's why he has time to throw the football and makes the completion. Good job.
How you perform inside the red zone is often the difference in a game, and we'll get an early taste of that.
No doubt about it, Jim. You got to be creative when you get in the red zone. We'll see what the offense calls.
Picked up a couple that time.
Well, when you're going to run the football, if that's your objective, you cannot get frustrated by short runs. You know that it's going to build itself as the game goes along, so keep trying.
The Cowboys packing the box here. 46 formation. 2nd and goal from the 7. Carr's the one who brings him to the ground. Here's the Steelers' offensive lineup. They've done a great job of converting on 3rd down this season. The Steelers now facing 3rd down. A week ago, they were up to the challenge in these spots. The Cowboys with a nickel look here on defense. And that's a 2-yard gain.
Nice job of the defense finally getting off the field. That's what you want to do. Just get the situation, get the other offense in a 3rd down situation, Make the play, then get off the field. Good job.
And the kick is good for 3.
And they take the lead with this field goal in the first.
Yeah, good job there by the offense, driving down the field. And anytime you get points early in the game, that is a confidence boost for your football team.
Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23.
The Cowboys offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake. Let it go and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
The Cowboys take it from the 23.
And that's a big tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
The Cowboys offensive coordinator, he has to be frustrated by that play. I think he calls the right play, but what happens? The run loses yards. That's just a bad job by the offensive line.
Tebow's going to take it from the gun.
It's caught by Cole Beasley.
Beasley's taken down at the 25.
Get ready. Break 38.
3rd down and 8.
Tebow's going to scramble.
And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
This defense in the early going looks like a mighty, feisty bunch here today, Phil.
Well, I think they thought coming into today's game, by us talking to the coaches, they thought their defense was going to play well, and that was a good series that time by them.
The Cowboys are going to punt the football. Antonio Brown will return this punt.
And Lowry's there to take him down.
Brown's able to show off his talent on that punt return that time. What speed and quickness that allows him to break through some of that coverage and picks up good yards.
The Steelers put some points on the board on the previous possession. Although it was just a field goal, Phil, they'll be looking to add some more right here.
Oh, absolutely. I think they were disappointed in that last drive. You got it going. You think here comes a touchdown, and it doesn't work, and you kick a field goal. So a little disappointed. That should give them some momentum to get tougher and make this happen and get a touchdown.
Here's how the Cowboys line up on defense. They have been shredded this year by opposing quarterbacks who have found a way to beat up on this secondary.
That last running play was good for only a yard, so it's 2nd down and 9.
Finds Brown. That's his first reception today.
Can you believe how steady and reliable this guy is?
He is. He is. What's the phrase for it? He is money, Jim Nance. Man, he pays off every single time. You throw the football near him, he'll make the catch. Well, that's a good job by the linebackers moving around. They're trying to confuse the offensive line.
That's a gain of 8.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
Coming to the line at the 50.
Miller's playing out of position in the backfield here.
2nd down and 2.
Bell's ready to run off the screen. He's tackled, but not until he picked up the first down.
What's the old expression? Just move the chains. That's what they did with that throw and catch that time, Jim. It also gives them a chance for 3 more downs.
This next play coming from the 47-yard line.
First down at the 47.
He's got the catch.
Well, we see it more and more. Football's thrown behind the line of scrimmage. They do it that time. Nice catch, but a loss of yards on the play.
Second down coming up. Bell in the backfield. Single back set. Just a quick drop back. Easy catch there. No one near him. And he's brought to the ground. That's his first reception today.
Well, when you talk about throwing these sideline routes or the out route, it is about timing. When that receiver makes that break to go towards the sideline, that football has to be in the air. Nice throw and catch that time.
First and 10. Heath Miller has the catch.
The Steelers had a nice play designed that time and pulled the defense, and they get the pass completion for a nice pickup.
The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive. The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage. Johnson's going to take the handoff now. Stepping up to the line at the 6-yard line.
Good job by the defense, all shifting inside. They're expecting a run up the middle.
It'll be 3rd down. And the second quarter is underway with this snap. A short field goal try on the way.
The kick is good. Well, it's a beautiful drive down the field. Long drive by the offense. They do not get the 7 points, but they're fortunate they do get the field goal try, and they make it.
Bryant's going to test the coverage here. Breaks free, has some space to work with.
There is nothing like a good return when you talk about special teams. Good blocking, the speed of the returner gets down the field, and after that tackle, now they have good starting field position. Well, the D-line going into that spread look, they want to get to that quarterback.
Let's go.
The Cowboys take it from the 23. And Hayward in on the tackle.
Look at the defensive linemen talking. They're all now shifting to the left.
The Cowboys take it from the 23. And Gay's there to make the stop.
If you're running back and you want more carries, do things like this. Read the defense right, read the blocking, and pick up first downs. That's a really good job by the running back.
Get ready.
First and goal to go. Randall's handed the football. Second and goal from the 2. Witten's in his hands, complete, touchdown.
Tight ends are more valuable when you get close to the goal line because they can use their body and push off and get open that way to score touchdowns. Nice job that time by the tight end.
The Steelers set to return the kick. Hayward Bays got it. And the tackle's made right around the 26-yard line. The Steelers offense takes the field after putting together a nice drive on their last possession. They were finally stopped short of the end zone and had to settle for the field goal.
Yeah, they had to settle, but they did a lot of good stuff. And I know on the defensive side, they had them reeling. And now you got to go out there and take advantage of the fact that the defense was guessing last series. Keep them guessing.
The Steelers come to the line in a tight game here in the second quarter. The score's 7-6. Roethlisberger's back in shotgun formation. Stands in the pocket. Roethlisberger and Miller with that combination.
They're changing things here. The quarterback changing. He's giving the receiver some new instructions.
Look at that concentration as he makes the grab. That long gain sets them up here on this play. Brown's got it on a pass, had some heat on it. Going to take it the distance. And he's in for the touchdown. What a play. What a run.
I give all the credit to the wide receiver here. What a route. Fooled the defender. He is wide open. Nice throw by the quarterback for the touchdown.
The Cowboys are ready to run back this kick. Will start their drive from about the 31. First down at the 31. Picks up 8 here.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt. When you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
Second down and 2. Tebow's now going to leave. Alvin Bud Dupree gets to the quarterback.
Nice job that time by the outside linebacker getting the sack. They ask a lot of these guys now. They are special players in the NFL. Stopping the run and the speed to get outside and get the sacks on the quarterback, too.
The Cowboys from the 37. And it's knocked down.
What a job by the defender that time, reading the quarterback and the receiver and being in position to knock that football away. That is really well played. That's a clinic. Put that on the highlight film and show guys how to do it.
Antonio Brown from the 23. 11. The Steelers offense coming back onto the field. It was a good drive for them the last time they had it, all the way down to the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, you know, in this game, Jim, it's all about momentum. And when you feel you got the momentum on your side, you got to take advantage of it. So now I think it's up to the offensive coordinator to call the right plays.
The Steelers have it at the 34. It's Spate on the receiving end. The Steelers are leading in this one, and a lot of that goes back to the play of this quarterback, Phil. Roethlisberger's had a very solid opening half.
He sure has, and people are getting open down the field, Jim, and he's right on target. He's feeling it. He is absolutely in the groove.
It's Miller on the receiving end, and he steps out of the field of play.
Roethlisberger's able to show off the footwork. Wow, what a good job. Look at those feet. Like a dancer, gets himself in very good position to throw the football.
Moving it to the other side of the field at the 49.
Quarterback likes what he sees out there outside. He's changing the play with the wide receiver.
And it's batted down. Second down and 10. Handoff. And they are in on Bell. hold of it. Only 34 yards to the end zone.
We're getting close to the 2-minute warning. Time for one more play. And now we reach the 2-minute warning here in the second quarter. The wide receiver shifting around in motion.
First down at the 34. Bell's got it. Screenplay.
Not surprised at all to see this hurry-up offense in a situation like this. In the NFL now, you got to be the aggressor, and this offense is definitely being the aggressor.
They're in the hurry-up mode. Playing press coverage to the outside.
Doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing the play to the receivers by giving him hand signals.
Brown's there to catch a ball that had a lot of heat on it.
This is one of those guys, when you talk about receivers, no matter what, he is always open. If the coverage is tight, don't worry. Throw it out there. He'll make a play.
Roethlisberger's now completed 4 in a row.
First down following the long play.
Ellington's going to secure the handoff. Gregory's going to make the tackle. Coming up to the line at the 11. The Steelers come out in a jumbo set.
2nd and 10.
Toss to the outside. McClain's able to read that play and make the hit.
The Steelers, they run the football on 2nd down because they want to get 3rd and manageable. If you do that, there's many plays to choose from on the offensive side. But now you got 3rd long, and that list has shrunk down to just a couple plays you could call in this situation.
Loss of 2 on that play. Ben Roethlisberger dropping back in shotgun formation. Roethlisberger gets it to his tight end, Heath Miller. The Steelers call a timeout, their first.
Ready for intermission. First, one more play. Makes the grab. Touchdown. We're approaching halftime, and with that touchdown, they have a little extra breathing room before the break.
Oh, man, they're inhaling big time, and they love the way they feel right now where they're at in this football game. On the defensive side, listen, you got some information. You saw what they're doing on the other side, so make some adjustments and find a way to get back in and get a way to win this game.
With this kick, the second half is underway. Keeps his legs moving on his way. The 20, the 10, touchdown.
You can never talk enough about special teams in the NFL. It truly is a third of the game. And when you get a kick return for a touchdown, that just gives you so much momentum. Look at the blocks. Look at the speed of the returner. Great job, leads to a touchdown.
The Steelers getting set now for the point after.
The point after try is in the books.
The Cowboys are ready to run back this kick.
Got a flag. And the illegal block in the back is going to move this team back.
Yeah, you know, Jim, the rule of thumb here is if you can read the name on the back of the jersey, don't block it.
First down at the 18. And it's complete to Jason Witten. That's reception number 2 for him.
No time to waste. They hurry to the line.
First down at the 33. Bryant's going to pull in the bullet pass.
Press coverage all the way.
First down at the 43. Tebow's going to take off with it.
Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field. Wasting little time.
First down at the 41.
Second down after the incompletion.
Tebow's ready for the snap. Empty backfield.
The quarterback, he's changing the play with the wide receiver with those hand signals.
Tebow's standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Ball is out. Oh, they cough up the football, and the defense takes possession. Phil, this team has been an embarrassment from the start, and now they fumble the football to start the third quarter.
Yeah, you know, Jim, when you don't play with enthusiasm, how do you expect things to work out well for your football team? They've shown no effort, no enthusiasm, and that's what...
Before we go any further, they're going to take another look at the last play.
So they're looking to see if the ball came out before the knee was down.
I think when you look at these plays, most of the time it's pretty easy to determine. Jim, you know, it's just always a clear shot. When that knee hits the ground, you can freeze that shot and determine if it's a fumble or down by contact.
Loss of 4 on the play. Quarters formation here for the defense.
The Cowboys will take the snap from the 45.
Scanning the field.
Bryant's got it. First down.
They come to the line, and it's first down. They're going to the hurry. Back to the line now.
Tebow's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Bud Dupree with the sack.
Outside linebackers who can get to the quarterback, they are a rare breed in the NFL because it takes talent, size, speed, everything to do it as a linebacker, and we saw it that time on display.
Tebow's on the move.
A nice, and that'll close the gap.
Remember talking about some of the fastest humans on earth. And when you take into account you can't touch them or breathe on them, that's how they're able to get open and make so many catches.
And the point after is good.
The Cowboys getting set to kick it away.
Hayward Bays running this one out. Just across the 20 and tackled at the 21. The Steelers ready to go on the march again, and that's exactly what they've been doing here lately. They've taken it all the way down the field on the last 2 possessions for touchdowns. Phil, can they make it 3 straight?
Let me say this to you, Jim. It's just not that easy. As we're watching this game and how they're playing on the offensive side, they make it look easy. But trust me, I was down there one time. It's a hard job.
Roethlisberger set. Empty backfield.
Second and long.
Intercepted. Nobody was going to catch him there.
study the offense and you know what they're going to do, you're able to make plays like that. You time the interception perfectly, you make the catch, and you take it all the way back for the score.
The Steelers set to return the kick. Hayward Bay's going to run this one out. Jones there to make the tackle. And a run back of about 19. The Steelers are set to take the field again on offense after a crazy sequence that didn't go their way. That turnover led to turnover points. And now let's see if the offense can get that back, Phil.
Yeah, listen, I know they're going to be motivated because after they turned the football over last time, the coaches took them to the sideline and just gave them heck. That's for sure. That's a good way of seeing it. So motivation, can't make those kind of mistakes. You've got to go out there and be much better.
After the 2-yard carry, it sets up 2nd down and 8. Bell's in the backfield. Single back set. Brown's got the catch and the first. Tackle's made, and that'll move the chains.
Good job by the offense picking up a first down there. They've been terrific all day long. They're winning the football game, and they are tiring this defense out.
Roethlisberger's completion percentage, 90% on the day. Looks like they're in press coverage here. The Steelers snap it at the 31. And that's good for only a yard or 2. It's now 2nd down and 7 after the 3-yard rush. Roethlisberger from the gun. Antonio Brown has the catch. Ball is out. Brown taken down. And he'll down him at that point.
Nice job by the offense that time. Even though they fumbled the football, quick enough and smart enough to get on it right away.
That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up. Roethlisberger's got it in the gun. Underneath and incomplete that time.
That was an incomplete pass that time against cover 2, the 2 deep safeties. And you really want to throw the football down the middle or deep down the sidelines. That time the quarterback didn't do that, and that's why it was incomplete.
The Steelers come out with a split backfield.
Quarterback sees something in his defense he wants to take advantage of.
Roethlisberger finds Miller. The 37 is the line of scrimmage. The Steelers come out. Jumbo package on the field. They're in punting formation. The Cowboys will use a timeout here early in the 2nd half. The coach is going to go for it. One more snap and another quarter is in the books. The Cowboys defense lined up going with the 46 defense. And now here's Ellington on the toss.
When you're winning the game in the second half and you go for it on fourth down and you come up short, I'm telling you what, if you lose this football game, there is going to be a lot of second guessing going on. That was a big gamble and it didn't pay off.
First down at the 38. And that gains one. The Cowboys offense has switched sides now and has the football as we begin the fourth quarter. After running it, it's second down.
Look out, they're changing the play to take advantage of something they see on the defensive side.
Had it for a moment, but the ball is knocked out incomplete.
Good timing by the defensive player that time. He gets to the receiver just as the football is getting there and makes the hit, knocks that football loose.
The Cowboys have it at the 39. To Williams. Incomplete. The hit jarred the ball loose.
When you're losing and you have the football, you need to make a play on third down. That was just a bad play call. And now it's fourth down. You're going to have to punt.
Antonio Brown will return this punt. And it's Rolando McClain who makes the stop. And a run back of about 8. The Steelers on offense, you'll remember the last time they were on the field, they faced that decision in opponent's territory and opted to go for it instead of kicking the field goal.
Yeah, I would think they're pretty motivated coming back out in the field, especially since they got nothing out of that last drive. I agree with the decision to go for it on fourth down. They just need better execution from the offensive players.
Second down after going to the ground game the first play. Bryant's got it on a pass that had some heat.
The Steelers really got it going now. They got confidence. They got momentum. They got a small lead here in the second half. And that first down, what does it do? It just gives the offensive coordinator confidence. And, of course, this quarterback, he is always ready to go.
The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage.
The quarterback's picked up on something. He's changing the play here.
First down at the 41. The catch is made by Marcus Wheaton. At the 45-yard line. Ellington lined up as the single back.
The defensive line's all shifting to the right. They're going to try to find a way to pressure the quarterback.
That picks up 11. That's his fourth catch of the day. The Steelers are in front thanks to their quarterback. Roethlisberger's been unstoppable so far.
He has been unstoppable, hasn't he? When your quarterback is hot, keep giving the football to him. They've done it, and he has rewarded the coaches.
First and 10. Randy Gregory with the sack.
There's a couple ways to get to the quarterback. Run over the tackle or run around him. It doesn't matter as long as you get the sack.
Here they come to the 41-yard line. Roethlisberger's got no one behind him, just a quarterback waiting for the snap. The Steelers snap it at the 41. It's on target to Martavis Bryant.
Well, the quarterback showed off his arm strength that time, didn't he? He put the football right on the money, on a line, right into the receiver's hands.
Third down. Ben Roethlisberger will take the snap out of the gun. Playing press coverage to the outside. Roethlisberger takes the snap from the gun. Wheaton has hold of it. And there's a timeout, so we'll take one with them. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
The clock's really become a factor here, and the defense knows it has to get off the field as soon as possible to give the team a chance.
A game breaker. Touchdown. That might have provided them with all the cushion they need to close this one out, Phil.
I think it did, Jim. This cushion is so big, if you and I were on the defensive side, I think we'd still be safe. That's how big it's gotten and how dominant of a performance this has been by the team today.
Inside of the uprights.
He's put the ball on the tee, and he's about to kick off.
And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line. The Cowboys weren't able to get anything out of their last drive and were forced to punt as they take the field here. Do you think they are going to vary their approach, Phil?
Well, I hope so. I think they will. They got a lot of information out there in that short drive, Jim, and you do that by showing different formations and plays. You saw how the defense reacted to it. Now you counter-react and see if you can get some positive plays.
I'm sure they're tired of being in the three-and-out business.
Well, that's a bad business to be in. I know. I get in a lot of bad businesses.
Timeout is called, so we're going to take a quick break and return in just a moment. The line of scrimmage is the 26-yard line.
Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one.
First down at the 26. Lays out and makes the play.
When you're behind in a football game, all you can do on the offensive side is just go out there and thinking about making plays and picking up first downs. Good job by the offense. Jim, when you get inside the other team's red zone, inside the 20-yard line, and you're down some points, you're thinking touchdown in these situations.
Touchdown, and they cut into that lead. Bill, that touchdown could prove to be the difference maker for this team, but still they need their defense to kind of capture that same energy and give the ball back to them so they have a chance to drive down again and next time take the lead.
Yeah, you know, Jim, I think the defense is going to have the energy and all that. I'm looking at the offensive side. Can they have the courage to call some plays that maybe the defense is not expecting? That's what they need to do here.
And the hands team does his job recovering the onside kick. The Steelers offense preparing to get this drive underway. Their last drive actually ended in a touchdown, Phil. We'll see if they still have it in them to issue a repeat performance.
Well, what you saw in that last drive was everything just came together perfectly for them. The experience of the football team, the talent of the players, and the coaches helped them out and got it done.
2 minutes to go before this one's in the books. Second down here after that run play. Ben Roethlisberger takes a look down from under center. The give this time to the fullback. The tackle's made and the first down is picked up. At at the 31. Here we go.
Press coverage all the way. The Steelers snap it at the 31. Bell's got it on the handoff. And that picks up 3.
Jim, that's just playing it by the book. You got to lead, and you want to keep the clock moving. So what do? You run the football. When you're in the huddle as a quarterback in this type of situation, you just tell everybody 2 things. Stay in bounds and put 2 hands on the football.
It's now 2nd down and 7 after the 3-yard rush.
Ellington's lined up now as the running back behind the quarterback. And here's the toss. And gains about 1.
Right call here by the coach in this situation. Keep running the football. Keep that clock moving. You have the lead. Just tell your quarterback to tell everybody on offense this. Hold on to the football and don't have a penalty where you can stop that clock.
To scrimmage, the 27. Takes a knee.
Well, it's a nice Thanksgiving win today.
Yeah, it's awesome. You win on Thanksgiving. One, you're happy about the win. Then you think about it. Wow, 10 more days before the next game. That's a lot to be thankful about.
So for Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nantz saying so long for now.